Alrighty then, hold on to your gadgets. After today's tech update, we've got a call from my weekend show, The Kim Commando Show, that's just too good to skip. I'm not sure what to think about all the Hollywood writers who have apparently just discovered that AI is ripping off all their hard work. I'm Kim Commando for NetSuite. Download the CFO's Guide to Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning for free at netsuite.com/Kim. You Hollywood writers might want to download it too. You see, 2 years ago, after a 5-month strike, the Writers Guild of America approved a new contract with the Hollywood studios. The writers thought they had protections against AI. Well, as it turns out, AI is using their scripts for what I'll call learning fodder. AI algorithms gobble up everything they can find, and for this, they pay the writers absolutely nothing. So a message to writers: welcome to the club. AI is the biggest thief of intellectual property since storytelling began. Every textbook, every novel, poem, and song has been used without accreditation or pay. So it is pervasive, and it can never be sorted out. Join over 650,000 people who get my free newsletter every day. Sign up at getkim.com. Now, check out this amazing call from the show. It's a real gem. Greg in Bangor, Maine. Hello there, Greg.
Hi, Kim. How are you?
Excellent. What's going on?
Well, I've got a cabin up here, Kim, deep in the woods of Maine, and I'd like to get cable or internet service there for only about 5 months in the summer.
Okay.
There is one cable company through there now, but they are extremely expensive and cumbersome to deal with. And, I don't want to put anything on seasonal suspension, get all these boxes and stuff into there. Is there a way I can just, watch local TV and get an internet service out there for 4 or 5 months?
How much were you spending with Spectrum?
About $200 a month.
Yeah, that gets pretty pricey, doesn't it? It does.
It is. It really is.
All right. How's your cell phone coverage?
It's pretty good there.
All right. Okay. What you can do is you can create your own Wi-Fi network and see if it has hotspot capabilities. It probably does. You can use your phone as a Wi-Fi router. But the only thing I want you to make sure is that look at the data plan and make sure that whatever you are going to be doing, that you're not going to go over. And you can set up some type of alerts. And as far as the local TV, is that you can put up an outdoor antenna and then you can get your local channels that way for free. I mean, is it cable? No. But, keep in mind, too, that if you have a good mobile hotspot and if you're not going to be going over, is that streaming services like YouTube TV or Hulu Plus Live TV and Sling TV, it will give you access to all the local channels without the need for a quote-unquote cable service. So, and so you can put up a digital antenna. We've got links to a lot of antennas and how you can also just type in your zip code. And that will tell you what channels might be available to you based on that zip code. Or you can look at streaming services. Now, let's say that you're sitting there and you're going like, oh, gosh, darn it. This cell phone connection, mobile hotspot only lets me watch, half of Succession before it just dies. Okay. Or whatever you're trying to watch. That's when you want to look at other options. That's where you want to look at Starlink, for example. Starlink gives you high speeds, has a low latency. It's a great option for streaming. It's about $600 for the box and the gear, and then about $110 a month. Now, you can cancel it altogether when you're not there. But what happens if you cancel it is that if it's a limited amount of people that they have able to service in that area and you cancel it, and guess what? I'm living next door and I'm like, oh, well, Greg dropped off. I can get on. Okay. Then I get on and then you come back and you say, Kim, I'm ready to hop on. I'm like, sorry, Greg, took your spot. Okay.
That probably wouldn't work.
So that would be a bit of a downer for that. So it sounds like your best connection is to go to your cell provider and see what kind of plan that you can come up with. And a lot of these hotspots, by the way, they include as a perk some streaming services. So you might want to see what's included with it. So again, you want to get like YouTube TV, Hulu Plus Live TV or Sling TV. And if none of those work, then you're looking at a digital antenna, which might be good because then you're not looking at using your data plan as well. And if you want, just search over at commando.com for outdoor antenna. And in those articles, we always, always, always put the link on where you can type in your zip code, and then you can see which channels that are going to be available to you based on your area, because it has to do like how far you are from the towers and the curvature of the earth. No, just kidding. Trees, mountains, hieroglyphics. I know it's not that nebulous. But again, just search for outdoor, indoor antenna over at commando.com. And Greg, thank you for your call. Big virtual hug for listening. Now, if you want your questions tackled, head to commando.com and find that link that says email Kim. Yes, sirree. Every single note you send me becomes my must read. Hey, be the tech guru among all your friends and fam. Sign up for my free newsletter over at getkim.com.